Hey everybody, this is Geo Joe here today with a training event announcement. Coming up in April on the 16th through 18th, GeoVision will be offering a free webinar training on our upcoming VMS V20 software. This is a new software that we will debut at ISC West this year, and it will be replacing our existing VMS 17 and our VMS 18 software. There will be two versions of this VMS 20 that are available. One would be called the VMS 20 Standard, which will be free for the first 64 GeoVision cameras. And then the next would be a purchasable license called VMS 20 Advanced. That can be purchased in increments all the way up to 256 channels supported on one system, and it will also unlock analytics capabilities. So this training event will really focus on the benefits of this software as well as a full technical training. Now, as far as a breakdown of the agenda, on April 16th, we will be doing a recap of the new products that we featured at the ISC West Trade Show in Vegas, as well as a VMS 20 overview, so just a general overview of some of the features and benefits of that software. We will also talk about the system requirements that you would need if you're going to be building your own system, as well as comparing the different features that you get when you go with either the free VMS 20 Standard or the VMS 20 Advanced software. So that is April 16th, day one. For April 17th, on day two, we'll be doing a full configuration and setup of the software and just a general walkthrough of what the features are that are available. We will also talk about some of the different analytics capabilities that you can get with this software. This software will support older generation GeoVision AI cameras, as well as the current generation G series cameras. And each of those camera series offers different levels of analytics, so we'll explain some of the differences and what you can achieve with those. For day three, on April 18th, we'll be focusing on how to watch playback footage, how to back up video, as well as how to run an AI query. That will allow users to be able to search by people and vehicle attributes, as well as facial recognition data within the VMS 20 software. We'll also touch on the remote viewing management tools, such as our Control Center software, which is our large-scale central viewing software, the Edge Recording Manager software, which is our client desktop viewing software, as well as GV Cloud, which gives users the ability to remotely view through a web browser or the new GV Cloud mobile application. Lastly, we will touch on the GV VPN configuration, which is a utility that allows two pieces of GeoVision software to be able to communicate with no port forwarding. So in the link to this YouTube video, in the description, I will link to here where you can actually go in and register for this event. It is a free event, but you do need to register ahead of time. We will send out a Zoom link, most likely a couple weeks in advance. So as long as you register, you will receive that Zoom link. If you don't happen to get that email with the Zoom information, just contact us and we will provide that to you. I want to just kind of quickly show some of the features and benefits here of the VMS 20 software and the user interface. So for users that have been with GeoVision for years, you'll notice that the VMS 20 interface looks pretty similar to previous generations like VMS 18 and VMS 17. However, there are some additional features that are added in here. So if you look over on the right side of the screen, one of those main features now is a real-time updating event list. So if you're utilizing analytics cameras and then you have purchased the VMS 20 Advanced software, you'll actually see a real-time updating list of any analytics that are occurring, and you'll actually be able to scroll through this list and see the events as needed. Now, for example, if you set up like a line crossing scenario, it could register that event right there. Or if you're using the metadata where you want to be able to search by clothing color or vehicle type, vehicle color, you'll see that information over here as well. It'll categorize those events, and then you could double click to be able to play back the footage. Some other things that can be done, if you take a look at a camera that has built-in people or vehicle counting, you can actually have that data overlaid on top of the video in real time. So as a people counting event would happen, you'll see that number update in real time. And of course, that is recorded onto the playback footage. POS integration is another thing that is supported. It is an add-on that you would purchase, but basically as items are being rang up by a cash register, you're going to see that text data overlaid here on top of the camera. as well as you have the ability to display the POS transaction on its own log. So right here, as you can see, I can dedicate a window to where that POS transaction would not lay on top of the video, but it's its own separate transaction that displays here on a gray screen. You can full screen this and you can take a look at it a little further, and then you have some options here that you can further take a look at the event. Some other things that you get with the VMS 20 software are the EMAP feature. And if you're utilizing GeoVision AI analytics cameras that have facial recognition built in, you will actually be able to track people on a map. So if you have multiple cameras throughout the facility that have the face detection analytic, in the VMS 20, you can set up a scenario where it will show that person going from camera to camera to camera. And that will be represented by a line and arrows that get drawn on the software. And then right here, as you can see, you'll see the most recent facial recognition activity show up. In the playback window, users have the ability now to go in and do what is called an AI query. So if you hit the AI query button here, it's going to bring up a window where you can do facial recognition searching, as well as searching based on people and vehicle attributes. So if we go into the people dropdown, as you can see, you can search by age range, gender, upper and lower body clothing color, and then also there's a couple accessories that you can search by, such as if they're carrying a bag or wearing a hat. So for example, if we know that we want to search for adults that are wearing black as their upper body clothing color, we can go in and select that criteria, hit search, and then it would give us our results over here. We could scroll through and look at those results and then double click to play back one of the events. If we reset the criteria and now go into vehicles, we have the ability to do searching by vehicle types as well as vehicle colors. So if we want to go ahead and search by sedan and maybe we click red and hit query, it would then give us our red sedans that were seen by the software. So these are just a few of the standout features that come along with the VMS 20 software. Again, this event will be taking place April 16th through 18th. It is a webinar event. So I will put a link in the description of this video where you can get registered, and we hope to see you all there. Thanks a lot. If you'd like further information on the GeoVision product line, please check us out at www.geovision.com.tw/US. Thanks a lot for watching.